Hey guys, Ramblin Bob here again. So I wanted to start a database, guys. It's a power station database. It'll have solar powers and batteries and systems and all kinds of good stuff, because a lot of times people have trouble remembering, like what voltage a certain power station gets. So I made a database full of cheat sheets that you could download and save and print out and make yourself a binder. That way, if you're looking to buy a system and you're just not sure because of all the gobbledygook out there and all the specs and all this and all that, and you just can't wrap your head around it, I made these sheets so you can print them out, put them on a table, and then you can circle, hey, this is good, this I don't need, and that way you can check all your boxes. So, guys, on the main page, this is the Ramblin Bob Review page, as you guys know, and then this Buy Me a Coffee is actually where it's at. I do have more links in there, which is, let's see, I got the Buy Me a Coffee page. That's the database and the promo codes. I'm going to change that to Power Station Database and promo codes. And then here's a store that we set up for Ramblin Bob, and then here's a wrestling data. It's another YouTube channel that we started. We're busy as bees over here. And then this is the Facebook page. Okay, so if you were to, and you could also go to any video, and in the description of the video is going to be links to the same 4 pages, or more maybe, who knows. Okay, so let's click this link, and I'll show you what I'm referring to as far as the database and how this will really help you with buying, or at least looking at power stations to understand them, or to not make a mistake when you already have one and you have a cheat sheet to know exactly how much voltage you're supposed to put in there, and how much power it's supposed to take, and how much power it can put. Just all the bits and pieces that really confuse people over this solar panel journey that we're all doing here. Okay, so here's the main page, guys. You could access the database through here 2 ways. You could either go straight up here to the posts, which is this one, or you can get it right here. I put it 2 places so people can see real easy. I wanted to have it spread all over the place so they can get to it. So if you click the post, this will be the main page now for the post. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put every single power station that I can find. This is going to be a daunting task, but I think I'm up for it. I really enjoy power stations. Solar power, it's my hobby now. It's my new hobby, and I don't think it's going to quit anytime soon. So basically, every single company will have their own little folder here. As you can see, Energizer, VTO Man, ACOUCOU, TIMEUSB, Bluetti, and Pecron. These are the only ones that I have started, guys. I want to have every company out there, even if I'm not affiliated or sponsored by them. Like sometimes these companies will send me a power station or a solar panel or something to review, but I want to have this for you guys. So let's go in here. Let's go into Bluetti, okay? Because I have the most items for Bluetti right now in the database. And then also in the database these are affiliate links, guys. These go to the official Bluetti website, the official Bluetti Amazon store, or the eBay official Bluetti store. And then if I ever have any codes, like flash sales or codes, they're going to be listed right underneath here, underneath all of this. This kind of explains what this page is and everything. And that way, like if you were to go back here and you see, I know I have one for Pecron here. See this? So here's a 5% off coupon with this promo code. So anytime I have a promo code or flash sale, it'll be listed underneath these 3 links right here. Okay, so let's go back to the Bluetti one. And now here's where the database comes in, guys. Now I think this is a genius idea. I don't mean to pat myself on the back, but I really want to help our community in the subscriber family so they understand what to do, what not to do. And now all the information I get and pictures and everything, they're from the official websites, their official products, and so all the information is from them, and that way we know how this works here. Let me shrink the page a little bit so it fits better, okay? So I'll put 1 on there. Now this is the Bluetti AC2A. Now how I do it is I do a front picture, I do a side picture, and the other side picture. That way you can kind of, the only thing I didn't have room for, guys, is the top. So some of these have chargers for your phone, the wireless charger. I didn't have enough space on the page. Maybe in the future I'll try to squeeze it in there, but I got the main parts. That way if there's hookups, like see this, that's the charging port in the ground, so that way you know it's there by printing out this cheat sheet. And then this bottom one here is what comes in the box. Now this is essential because a lot of people, I would say 90%, us included, literally lose track of what comes in the box. And that way if someone had a question, or if you want to go back and figure out what cable cables came with that, you know. Like, see, it even has the ground screw right here. So this is a total database to where you could remember what comes in the box, what the system looks like. That way, if you're telling your friends, hey, I bought this system and it's really good, check it out. Print this out, give it to them. They're free, guys. These are 100% free. All you have to do is right-click, go to Save Image As, and boom, it'll end up on your desktop. You could have it. I'm giving them away to the world for free. And then on this side is all that. This is like, if you're a baseball fan, guys, you got to have the specs of the card, right? These are your stats. So this is all, look at capacity, type, life cycle, shelf life, management system, inverter, AC outlets, USB AC surge, and on and on and on, guys. This has all the bits. So if you were to let's make it bigger here, like let's say you want to charge this system and you literally forgot, even though it's written right here, guys. Some power stations don't have that, you know, the little cheat sheets right here. So let's say, okay, I want to do the solar charging. So right here you go to, let's see here, solar input. Okay, so 200 watts max from 12 volts to 28 volts DC, 8.2 amp limit. Now notice that if you look at this close here, let's make this bigger here. How do you make this bigger? There we go. Now notice it doesn't say 8.2 amps max, right? So that's vital information, right? That was here, right here. That's really not up here. That has a 12 to 28 volts to 200 max, but it doesn't have the amps. Now, yes, you can break out a calculator and figure that out, but this lets you know if you were going to buy a solar panel for it. Don't buy a 15 amp solar panel. That's overkill. So you can have a better information of what to buy on every single power station, guys. And like I said, this is a painstakingly long process, but I'm willing to do it to help our subscriber family out. I really feel part of this family. Hopefully you do too. If you're not a subscriber family, join the subscriber club here. It's a subscriber family that helps each other with little things like this. And this is every system. Look at AC 60p, AC 70, AC 70p. So now you can print these out and say, hey, what the heck? This is an AC 70 and an AC 70p. What's the difference? Basically, this one has a better IP rating than this one. Otherwise, they're the same, and the colors are different. So, you know, if you were to buy these two, if you didn't need that IP rating, right? Well, buy this one. Don't buy this one. Or if you like the different colors, it gives you an option of more information. Guys, this stuff is not cheap, and it adds up extremely quickly. So if you make a bad investment or the wrong investment, right, then you always look back and go, oh, I shouldn't have bought the AC 70. I should have got the AC 180. It was only a little bit more. The only thing I didn't put on here, guys, is the MSRP. And I was thinking about putting it on there, but I just didn't. I don't know why, because that might confuse people, because that's the MSRP, which is the manufacturer's suggested retail price, and not the actual price it's going for now. So I didn't kind of want to scare people off and say, wow, this is, you know, $1,299. It's not ever the MSRP. No company is crazy enough to sell it for that. That's just what they listed as what it should be sold for. So here you got AC 180p, and then notice that the 180p and the 180, same system, different IP ratings. Okay, and that's all listed down in here. If anything was different between these systems, then you'd be able to print these out, like I said, put them in a nice little binder, and walk around like your king database now, your king solar power, because you have all the information at your fingertips. Or if you want to save them and put them on your phone, or just come back to the website and, you know, look at them there. However you want to do it, guys, like I said, they're free for the whole world to see. Here's the AC 200 Max. Here's the AC 200P, AC 300, AC 500. I love that one, guys. The only thing I don't have on here is the expansion batteries, guys, because you have to buy those separate, of course. So maybe I'll re-up that one with a full kit. You can take 6 batteries. This one can take 4 batteries, and then, but you know, you can use different batteries. That's the thing. You can, like on this one, you can use the B300s or the B300S, but you can't combine them. You can't mix and match them. This one you can only use the B300s, and I possibly believe the B230s. So that's where it gets in modular systems. I didn't quite know how to do that yet, guys. So I'm still trying to figure out how I can make little cheat sheets like that to help people. But I'm focusing on the main systems and the main systems itself for now, so people make their first investment and go, you know, what do I want, the EB3A or the EB55? What's the difference? how much power is running in there. And now you could print these out, put them side by side and go, wow, this is better, that's better, oh, that's option, this has wireless charging, that one doesn't. I mean, it could be so many different variations. What comes in the box? Notice that the EV3A only comes with, look at, 2 cables. The EV55 comes with 1, 2, 3 cables. So you actually get more with that one, but it's a bigger system. So here's the EV70S. Now, what's the difference between the EV55 and the EV70S, right? Print them out and take a look. That's the cool thing about the database, guys. How about the EB500, right? That's a big system for like an office or something like that, right? It's a big 100 and some pound system, and it's on wheels. Well, did you know that they make an EP Pro? A 500 Pro? A lot of people didn't. Higher power. So here, 300 watt AC rated, and this one's only 200 watts. So, you know, now you have actual information that doesn't confuse you as much. You have these nice little printouts that you can flip through, and like I said, put them side by side and go, wow, I didn't know that that's different as far as the solar input. I didn't know that the inverter was more powerful in this version. Usually Pro is more powerful. I'll give you another one. Bluetti made a PV200 solar panel, but I believe that they made a PV200S solar panel, and nobody knows the difference. So that's where these cheats would come in handy. I'm still looking for the stats on the PV200S because, like I said, I don't even know that one. That's how crazy it is. Here's a little one that's made for CPAP machines. This is a Bluetti X30, and they have a Bluetti X60. And now, like I said, you can look at it and see this is 614 watt hours, and this one's only 297. So you can make a better informed decision on what you want to buy for your system. Now, these are the batteries. I have them in order of systems, batteries, and then solar panels. So here's the batteries. You got the B80. Here's the B80B. See, same thing, the higher IP rating. So you have watershed of IP65. Same with all those little ones up there, which AC70P and, you know, things like that. And then, the new one I got to put on there, the AC180T, but it's not really out yet. It is out, but it's not out. It's the Indiegogo thing, but I'm going to add that to the page. And every system that I find, guys, that's new, I'm going to add it to this database. This is going to be huge, guys. And what gave me the idea to do this is I have that wrestling database that I started, and that really kicked off well. A lot of people are wrestling fans, me included, and this would help you with, do I have that figure? Do I have this figure? What's the difference between this model and that model? And that's the same as this stuff. What's the difference? See, here's the 230. Now, this is expensive battery, right? But did you know that this is a better battery? You might not have known. So now you have the cheat sheets to explain. Now you have the B300 and the B300S. Did you know the difference? Well, this one you can't use on the AC300 system. I bet you didn't know that, or maybe you did. This one, no, I'm sorry. This one you can use on the AC300 system, and this one you cannot. This one you can only use on the AC500 or larger systems because it has built-in heaters. So that's all explained in there. See, it says yes, works with the AC500. So it makes you not make a mistake. Hey, returning this stuff is a fortune, guys. If they don't pay for shipping this system back easily would cost you probably $100. Same with this one. So it's better to know everything that you can with the system before you make your purchase. Now here we have solar panels. Here's the BV120. That's a 120 watt solar panel. Here's all the dimensions, what it looks like when it's set up, and all the bits and pieces. This is what comes in the box, and then here's your specs. I'm basically going to call these a database baseball cards. And then here's the PB200. That's my favorite, guys. I think that's a perfect panel between the balance of power, size, energy output, everything. That is a perfect panel. The voltage and everything, you can use it with many systems. And then once you get the bigger ones, guys, sometimes that's a little bit too much voltage or too much power for the smaller stations. And then they also have a 420, right? Look at this, big panels. But now that's too much for smaller stations. You'll burn them out. So the voltage is too high. So this is where the cheat sheets really come in handy, guys. And if you see, I spent an enormous amount of time putting all this information together into a database. As you can see, look at this, guys. This is just a Bluetti page. Look at how crazy this is, guys. This is crazy. There's probably, I don't know, 20 or 30 systems on here, or pieces of solar power. And then, like I said, you can go back to the posts and you can see other ones. Like here, ACOUCOU. I did mainly the ones that I had, and then I expanded on the Bluetti for now. So once again, here's your official websites, guys. If there's any sales that I find or codes, I put them right in between here, between this and the links. And then here, this is I have 2 of these, and now you have a nice little cheat sheet that you could print out. And here's the reason I put them in a picture. Well, there was actually 2 reasons for that, guys. One is so you can easily distinguish between one system and another. I wanted like a border, but guys, this technology has changed my life. I wanted to showcase it in a frame on a wall like it should be. I think this technology is unbelievably good, and it's definitely going to change the future. It already changed mine, so I know it's going to change the future, and hopefully as batteries progress and get better and power stations get better, pretty soon we're going to have a power station that we can just plop into a car and maybe drive it around town. I think that's cool. Bluetti already came up with that with their hot swappable batteries. So the technology, guys, is getting there. It's just going to take more time. And a lot of money, of course. But see how nicely divides this system from that system, because you have such a white background. It's a little hard to I wanted to keep them separate, But like I said, this technology, guys, this technology should win awards all over the world, which it has, because like I said, it is literally going to change the concept of how you live your life. Already we have a 100% off-grid workshop. There is absolutely no electricity other than the grid that we don't use that is used in this workshop. It's 100% power. And if the sun and the clouds don't participate in that some days, which we have like 22,000 watt hours in this workshop, which is good for what I need. It's plenty. But if the sun and the clouds don't cooperate one day, I can very simply hook them to the grid, charge them, and have all that power on standby, ready to go whenever I need it. So, guys, I hope you like the idea. Like I said, this is going to take me a long time to do, but I'm up for the challenge, guys. I really like it. And if you go back here one more time, you'll see that this is what I have done, guys. I have Energizer, VTO Man, ACOUCOU, TIMEUSB, Bluetti, Pecron, and then this one, I'm going to retire this page because this one, boy, I haven't coded in a long time, guys. So something I did in this page, it locked the page as far as the code, and I can't, there's an error in the code somewhere. I think it's these black border separators that I put in there that screwed it up, and that was a code I wrote for these little bars here. And all of a sudden, when I try to edit it, I can't edit the page. So it's all gobbledygook, like the code comes like here. If you go like this, guys, and you inspect the page, let's see, I believe it's source. Let's see that. Let's see if it actually comes up. Well, actually, you know what? That's okay. So that's what comes up when you have a broken code, guys. Look at this. Isn't that crazy? So if you were to delete like this O here, or this anything in here, if you delete one part of that line of code, this whole page, and look at this, guys, it's crazy. It goes way over there. So somewhere there's a line somewhere here that goes way over there, and sometimes I don't know where the code is. There it was. Okay, so as you can see, this code goes way. See, isn't that crazy, guys? So literally, those of you who coded before know that if you break one letter or font in this code, it's no longer a page. It becomes a big mess like this. So something I did with that page, and this is where I had everything listed, guys, and I'm going to make it easier. Like I said, I mean, look how long this page is, guys. I've been doing this for months now, guys. Months, coding and recoding and adding pictures and blah blah blah. And eventually, if you code too long, you're bound to make a mistake somewhere, and I did. So like I said, I can't edit this one anymore, so I made individual. And you know what? It's better. I think it's going to work out better, because now look at how clean that is, guys. It's a nice clean layout. And then here's a cool thing, something else that this one didn't allow you to do. So if I were to change something in here, you'd have to go through all of those sales to figure out what day I changed it, right? Well, look at this. If I change something on Pecron or TIMEUSB, right, then you'll see the last time that this page was altered, which means if I add a code or a sale in there, you'll know just by looking at these dates, guys. That's how quick it is. So you don't have to go all the way through. And already, if you're looking at that system or that company, you know it's a much cleaner, easier way to look through. So that's the Jumpman. Awesome, guys, for jumping cars. We have these. They sell them separate. This is a cool little box here, guys. Very neat product. And then here's your 3: VTO website, store, or eBay store, the Amazon and eBay. So here, I'll click this one, and this one, just so you can see. Remember, these are affiliate links now, guys. If you make a qualifying purchase, Ramblin Bob Reviews does get a very small commission, but it's a small. It doesn't cost you a penny extra, guys, and it's a small price to pay to help the channel. You literally just have to click the link. That's it. It doesn't cost you a penny, and you get to use the promo codes up there. So as you can see, it went directly to VTO Man's website, and then here you have VTO Man's eBay. And then here you have VTO Man's Amazon page. So you have them all lined up right in a row, guys, if you need it. I like that when they do that. It says come back. But very cool, guys. Well, okay, this is just another channel update. I wanted to let you know. I wanted to let everybody know. If you're not a subscriber, hit that button like that. Bam. And then it goes to a subscriber. I got to sign in on this account first. But okay, guys, I hope this really helped you. I hope you ramble on. Be safe out there, and I'll see you next time on Ramblin Bob Reviews. Don't forget to become a subscriber, guys, and like this video. It helps a lot of people find this information so they can use it as a database for themselves. All right, bye, guys.